everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Packers going up against the Cowboys.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. First and 10. Here's Rodgers.
Okay, man.
Pass is incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Rodgers now. Gonna throw again.
That's a pick.
And
Yo, that's not pass interference. Thank you.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It can be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up second down. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. He drops it off for Bernard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 40.
Bortles?
What happened to A-Rod?
Oh my God, man. It said muscle cramps. Man.
We're still in search of the first down after that last completion. Throwing his Bortles on third down. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbles.
Oh my God. Come on, man.
Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A long way to go in this one. I'm sure that's not the only score we'll see today, but to jump out like that, very good.
Yeah, everyone wants to set the pace. You know, in a game like this, you want people chasing you. You don't want to be the team chasing them. That's exactly what they did.
And you You can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Again, here's Bernard. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Here's Bernard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So 2nd and 10 here. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They go to Elliott again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Really nice start defensive unit. Now Bernard. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. On play action, Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's Rodgers. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. To him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
To throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Underneath, this is Bernard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 7, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. The quick slant caught. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter. And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. They'll run here with Bernard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. This is Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there Some linebackers even go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
On third down, it's Prescott. And Robinson with a
Yo,
catch.
come on, man. How do you not guard him there?
With a solid gain of 23. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first
Running
down
DJ's
completion.
plays. Okay.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And an alley to run. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is knocked down from the side. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it second and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line. No further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here's Elliott, and he will take
Nick
it in.
Perry, your play rec is too high to be falling for that, man.
Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
That is bullshit.
Bailey now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Dick Perry
Now
play
trotting
rap
out
too
there, the
hard to
Packers getting
be
ready to
doing dumb
go.
shit
And they had
like
to wait a
that.
long time to get the
Oh
football
shit.
back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's
Oh
humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
he's
And he'll
hurt.
fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Bernard.
No face mask?
For a short gain out near the 32. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Rodgers now to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Now a carry for Bernard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be met at about the 43. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So they're operating in the red zone. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. DeMarcus Lawrence. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense.
Oh, you got to torture that bullshit.
Toward halftime. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks Takes it right through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there
14-10.
I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Yo, Joe! That's the interception leader in the...
Let it get away,
Holy
but it
shit!
does get away and it's 2nd down. So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Now Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he finally goes.
Mine's actually not that good because I played Games.
Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Alright, they had Elliott outrunning my 94 speed corner. Okay. After they had him drop an interception.
To the air again, Prescott. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Let's fucking go.
So we've come upon halftime here in this
Shouldn't have been in field goal range to begin with.
As we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded.
Silence is the way.
Put on the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing.
Back roll.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
How recent has it become a big issue?
Yeah, I think you've been able to do it for starting.
Possible run anticipation.
True, I was just saying like when did it become widespread?
Now it's a bootleg.
Or it's still not widespread.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pick
Yeah.
there of 20 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively. But the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't
Hey
you?
Tyler, what time would he get
It's
off?
not something that is
Cause I
really
might
evident when you watch it
go
on the
to another
screen,
party.
but everyone's talking, communicating,
I'm gonna
pointing,
message.
and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. If receivers in your zone and it crosses
Motherfuckers
to another
on.
one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they show to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
All these comments.
So they're still at the original
You sure?
line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's taken down.
Did you already have him outclassed with players anyway?
And it results in a sack.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit,
Do you even look anymore?
training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Throwing. Prescott. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to
Let's
take
fucking
this
go.
to the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running
Tyler, I'm at 89%. I might tough it out and start doing more career games just to finish the bar.
Nice. Close to 70.
And a solid run down inside the 30.
No, you sound like more you at I don't care.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be a little shy of the 25, 26-yard line.
Well, he thought you said 10.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. It sounded like 10 our time, not 10 your time.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing.
Andy Up's about to start, isn't he?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
He said Andy Up is coming back, Wizzle. You didn't hear him?
I think it's Andy Up's about to start in an hour.
Now they try the right side here.
You sure? I thought it started at 2 or like 3.
Gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I just think like Friday, but not even in that Western. Do they do everything by Western time?
Yeah, because they're based in Cali.
It's oftentimes good tight end
Okay,
control
so
the
that
line
might be
of
3.
scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to
So that's
find.
been closed for so long.
Colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends.
Because they want to inflate the numbers for the 2K League, the interest, and then they can get advertisers to say, hey, we got all this interest. All these people want to be involved with the league.
That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Like, people were saying fuck Park to begin with, and then Annie Up and, like, house rules, like, give it some kind of variety.
Of course, I get tripped
Oh,
up
my
on
goodness.
my own lineman.
Why Chris
Come
Paul do
on,
David
man.
West like that, man?
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up.
Why he doing like that?
What they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. A decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they do inch a bit closer.
Yeah, still lots of time to go in this one. Take the points, move on, and let your defense try to get the ball back.
And now here come the Cowboys. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
You in a fight now. That's what it sounds
I
like.
think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A very solid gain of 27.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Prescott looks to throw on first. Being chased out left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on second down. So
Hey, Cutler?
a breath here as the starter heads for the sideline. Elliott running right. And all eyes now on the backup quarterback as he'll duck under center. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4.
Who the hell is King Zay?
This is 3rd and 8.
Is that somebody you know as a friend, or is that just somebody you subscribe to your music?
Yo, get the fuck out of here, man.
What?
A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. They'll run it now out of the gun.
No, you're not running DJ's play on me.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
Here's Cutler to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Kenny Clark forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Here's Cutler. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
On Second down, here's Rodgers. He drops it off for Bernard. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Packers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
We've got a 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Well, that's game.
Back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I
Big
both
6.
know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's brought down after a good gain. That goes for a gain of 31. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. Oh, it spins again. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. His way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs.
These teleporting ass tackles, man.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from tilting the rock that much.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3 and out.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way.
Face mask. What the hell are you doing, man?
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On the carry there, it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. And Robinson with a big catch. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Fresh set of downs here. Little motion now from the tight end. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Oh. What the fuck is that, man?
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. They find Ezekiel Elliott.
No.
Take it the distance. Touchdown.
No.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now,
Yeah.
but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's it's a two-score game, you're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. For a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Demarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
Southeast, that shit is... Bring your tractor to school?
Rodgers to throw on second down. Now a desperation throw deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Oh, Blusker, I thought you were playing with, like, Spooky. I saw him on. Ah.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this is intercepted.
Yeah.
And that should do it. Picked off at the 30.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end.
Good game.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
Good fucking riddance. Another. Another year down the drain.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I like a guy who understands the
Fast
situation.
enough.
I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around
The
campus.
old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Good game.
Oh, yeah.
Good game.
He tell you anything? Oh, well.
At this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
Another fucking year wasted.
Yeah.